Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to me, then my name's Andrea and I'm losing weight following the Slimming World plan. Today's vlog is going to be another what I eat in a day. It is Wednesday the 23rd of February and I'm going to be completely honest with you. I know that I said that I'm going to try and incorporate breakfast every single day this week. Well, that has massively failed. Basically, I tried on Monday to have some breakfast and I just didn't feel up to it at all. So I've not bothered with breakfast again for the rest of the week, which I know is rubbish because they say that you should have 3 square meals a day and then obviously snack and stuff. But then there's other schools of thought, especially with stuff like intermittent fasting and things like that, that show the benefits of actually going prolonged periods of time without any food and then having meals in a certain set window. So there's 2 schools of thought that you should start the day off with breakfast, but then also fasting definitely helps. And just with the way that I am at the moment, I think I'm going to give a bit of intermittent fasting a go alongside obviously Slimming World. I'm not ditching Slimming World at all because I absolutely love Slimming World. I love the plan, I love the food, I love the variety. I love the results that I'm getting with Slimming World. But I'm just thinking, because I'm just not eating breakfast, I can easily go, 1, 2 o'clock before I'm actually hungry at the moment. And I don't know if I've naturally fallen into intermittent fasting by not having breakfast, because initially, I remember back when I've stopped eating breakfast, initially it was a case of that I was just too busy, so I never got round to it. And then as time went on with that, and I mean, it was relatively quickly, it was only within the week, it wasn't like it was over weeks and months. Relatively quickly, I've gone from being hungry but not having time to have breakfast to then not actually being hungry for breakfast. And that gap before I become hungry has just got wider and wider and wider. So like I say, I can easily not be hungry until 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That is not a challenge whatsoever for me. The challenge for me at the moment, though, is when I stop eating. That is my challenge, because as soon as I do start eating, that's it. I've kicked off and I could quite happily eat all day. Now, when I say that, I know I'm not a big snacker. You'll notice with my vlogs that I don't eat loads and loads of snacks. I don't eat much in between meals, if anything at all. I might have the occasional bit of fruit, but I eat quite large meals, which is a reason why I think that I don't snack. I eat quite large meals, but then I also eat quite late as well. I've just fallen into that habit of eating quite late, which obviously with intermittent fasting, you can't do. You've got a window and you have to eat within that window. So you can do something, you can intermittent fast any kind of time frame that you want to do, basically. I know some people on here that only eat for 1 hours, 1 hour. So they actually fast for 23 hours and then they've just got a 1 hour eating window, which I think is absolute hardcore, and I take my hat off to them. So Shell, that's to you. I take my hat off to you, because that is something that's on another level that I could never, ever accomplish at all. So well done you. And she's getting fab results for it as well. So if you want to catch up with Shell, then I definitely recommend that you pop over to Bean Feast's channel and catch up with Shell, and she'll obviously, if you look at her vlog, you'll see how she's getting on with doing intermittent fasting and doing the 23-hour with only a 1 hour window. So yeah, so there's people that do that, but then there's also the majority of people do like an 18-6 or a 16-8. So you'll fast for 16 hours and you'll eat for 8, or the other one where you'll fast for 18 hours and eat for 6. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I definitely think I'm going to give it a go, because like I say, I need to curb this evening eating. Again, I think another reasoning why I'm not hungry in the morning is because I do eat quite late at night. So then I'm still feeling quite full in the morning, or even, sorry, got my bobble around my hair. So yeah, do excuse the hair, but I've had it tied up. Yeah, I do think that another reason why I'm not eating breakfast in the morning, as well as obviously getting used to it now, which I am completely used to, also, I think because I do eat so late, like I said, I'm full. I'm bloated more than anything in the morning. And I want to get rid of that feeling because it makes me feel like rubbish. Waking up in the morning feeling bloated and sluggish, and it just impacts my day. So I am thinking that I'm going to give intermittent fasting a go alongside Slimming World because, like I said, I'm not going to stop going to Slimming World. I love it too much and I see fab results with it. But I think intermittent fasting alongside is only going to help me and benefit me and see if I can break out of this cycle of eating so late and feeling rubbish in the morning. Because a lot of, sometimes depending what I've eaten the night before, even though I'm eating really healthy food, because I've eaten so late, and I mean, I'll have desserts and stuff quite late. That's why a lot of the time my vlogs are posted late, sometimes the next day, just because I've eaten ridiculously late. I mean, I feed the kids and everything like that, and sometimes I'll make my dinner at the same time and then I'll reheat it later on. It just makes me feel like rubbish. So I'm hoping that giving this a whirl will help try and combat that feeling. And if it doesn't work, I can go back to just doing Slimming World. So there's no harm, no foul. It's all trial and error. You've got to see what works for you, don't you? Like I've always said, it's a journey. This is a journey. And there's going to be occasional detours, and this is going to be one of them. I tried detouring and having breakfast, and that's just not worked at all. So I'm going to try the opposite and detouring and purposely not have breakfast and cut myself off from continuing to eat too late as well, and see if that helps improve things. And you never know, it might actually encourage me to start eating breakfast because I'm not going to feel so rubbish on a morning, like feeling just sluggish and stuff like that. It might actually do the opposite and then kickstart my need for breakfast. So maybe that's all I need to do and just cut out eating so late, and I might start eating breakfast. But like I said, I'm going to give this a trial and then see how it goes. And then hopefully there's also some positive effects on the scales as well, and that I do see it in the numbers, because I don't want my weight loss to slow down. So if I feel like it's impacting it by slowing it down, then obviously I'll knock intermittent fasting on the head. But everybody that I've seen that does it, whether they're calorie counting, whether they're doing Weight Watchers keto, because a lot of people that do keto and stuff like that do intermittent fasting as well, all see positive results. So I am hoping that I'll benefit the same. So fingers crossed. So yeah, I just thought I'd update you on that one. So I'm not going to do it this week. I'm going to start next week because I do want to give it a proper good go. So I'm going to start it from Monday when I will have gone to weigh in. So that'll be Monday the 28th. And then see how I get on with that. So yeah. But yeah, it's a bit rubbish that I wasn't able to eat breakfast, but hey ho, it's one of them things, and everybody's different, and I think my body's just changed different. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say basically. So today is just another bog standard day. The kids are at school, the weather is miserable, the littlies and me are at home, and the hubby is at work. So yeah, just kicking it around the house, trying to make the best of a rubbish weather situation. But hey ho, hopefully we have a nice summer. So right, I'm going to love you and leave you, and then the next thing that you'll see will be my lunch. So I hope you're all having a fab week, and I'll catch up with you then. So I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye. Hey everyone, so it's lunchtime now, and believe it or not, I've been craving a big salad all day, so that's what I'm going to have for my lunch. I know it's quite simple and basic, but it definitely hits the spot, and I really do love a good salad, so this is what I'm going to have. So what I've got in here is I've got lots and lots of mixed lettuce leaves, tomatoes, cucumber, gherkins and spring onion as well. So that lot's all speed on Slimming World. And then I've got 30 grams worth of shredded mozzarella and cheddar cheese for my second healthy extra A of the day. I'm also washing it down with a big pint of the Vimto sugar free, which is free. And then I'm even going to have some Hellmann's lighter than light mayonnaise. I'm probably going to have 2 tablespoons on top, which will be a sin's worth, because as you can see there, it's half a sin per tablespoon. And I'll show you what it looks like after. But I thought I'd show you it before, because obviously it's going to end up looking quite messy once I've put that on top and I've stirred it through. But I'll show you what it looks like anyway. So as you can see, this is the reason why I showed you it before I added the mayonnaise, because it looks atrocious. I've managed to get it all over the bowl and all over the fork as well, so it's going to be fun eating it. Doesn't look particularly appealing, but honestly it's really, really nice, and it is one of my genuine go-to salads. I really do enjoy it. I've ended up actually using 2 sins worth of mayonnaise, because as I was pouring it on, I had it on the scales, but as I was putting it on, I went over the 30 grams, and so I just had to keep on going, and then I went over again. So it's actually just under 60 grams, but I'm still going to class it as the 2 sins for 4 tablespoons worth of lighter than light mayo. So 2 sins for this. I've also decided that I'm going to have an apple and an orange after it, so they're both speed as well. But yeah, like I say, it is really one of my go-to salads. A little bit of salt, some pepper on top of it, and it's delicious. So I'm going to have this now, and then I will catch you if I have any snacks, but more often than not, I don't have snacks, so I'll more than likely see you at dinner time. So I will catch you then. Got this little chunk weighed yesterday, didn't we, Kobe? Hey? 16-week-old on Friday, and he is now a whole 15 pound. Aren't you, darling? Kobe. He's just having a bit of a stretch on his mat. Obviously, pillow included, because you've got to do your stretching in comfort, don't you, baby? He's too mesmerised with the TV. Another telly addict in our family, eh? Ah, are you giving Mama smiles? While his sister is happily chomping away. Another one like Mummy, happy when she's eating. Excuse the table and chair, but we do have one on order. I've thrown out a high chair now. That's gone, ain't it, Beanie? And we're waiting for your new table and chair set come in like a big girl. Made sure I included an extra chair for this little man when he gets bigger. Look at him, staring at her. Can't wait until he can eat solids as well. Not yet, little man. Not yet. Not yet. Hi. Excuse all the baby noises, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alana, say bye-bye. Oh, and that chair, believe it or not, is ridiculously old, because it was your granddad's, wasn't it? When he was a little boy. Yeah, it was granddad's chair. You what, Beanie? Kitty cat? Yeah. Say bye-bye. Alana, say bye-bye. Alana, say bye-bye. No, no chance. Hey everyone, I thought I'd just pop on and show you my menu plan for the week ahead, or should I say the week and a bit and ahead. I've just finished writing it out, so I thought I'd share it with you all. I know normally, if time allows, I'll do my menu plan for a Monday, and then I'll do the shop to match that menu plan, and I usually share it around about either Monday, Tuesday. But this week, I've not needed to do a big shop because we had enough bits in the house, in the freezer and in the cupboards, etc., to make meals. I just literally needed to do a few little fresh item top-ups, such as fresh veggies, breads, and some salady bits. So it wasn't really worth sharing at that time. But now I'm going to be doing a bit of a mega menu plan, as you can see there. Title mega. That's going to last us through from Thursday the 24th of Feb right the way through to Sunday the 6th of March. I've done it like that rather than just doing up to the rest of the weekend, so then once we get up to Sunday, then I'll fall back into that week by week. Also, apologies if you can hear tinkering in the background. It's just Alana playing with her little plastic forks and spoons. So yeah, so this, if you're new to my channel and you've not seen any of my menu plans in the past, this is how I always write my menu plan out for the week. I've not wrote it this way just to share it with you guys. This is how I do it, and then it gets stuck up on the fridge. It just keeps me organised, and I am one of those people that do like to write lists for what kind of lists I'm going to write. So I love a good list. If anybody knows me, I love a good list. So yeah, I enjoy writing my menu plan out, as sad as that sounds. But yeah, it keeps me on track, and it definitely keeps my head in the game when it comes to doing Slimming World or any diet plan really with that in mind. So I'm going to dive straight in. For lunches, right, actually, scrub that, starting about lunches. You'll notice that I've not got breakfast on. So I have said, and I've tried, and I know that I've explained it at the beginning of the vlog, but I have tried to have breakfast. It's just been unsuccessful, so I've not included breakfast on this menu plan. If I do decide to have something on the rare occasion, then we've got plenty of stuff mixed in amongst all this lot that I could make something for breakfast. So I won't go over that again because I know I've already explained that. But I've just done options for lunches, just a few, because I tend to rotate the same lunches. I'm usually busy lunchtime because it's just me and the littlies a lot of the time. So I'm busy looking after them. So I like something quick that I can do for lunch. Dinners are usually a little bit more intense, which is absolutely fine because then my husband's around, the big two are around, so it just means that I can spend that time in the kitchen a little bit better. So lunches are always quick. So what I've got here for the next week and a bit is jacket potatoes with beans, maybe tuna and salad. And I've put a query healthy extra A there just because if I do have beans, sometimes I have cheese on top, sometimes I don't. Even with tuna, sometimes I have cheese, sometimes I don't. So it's going to be an optional one, that depending what I fancy that day. I'm going to make a big batch of vegetable soup, so that'll all be sim-free and it'll be full of speed. And I'm going to either, again, I've got a salad there because sometimes I do like soup and a salad. Sometimes soup is just enough. It really, again, it just all depends, but that should all be sim-free and not need any healthy extras. Tuna cheese melt and salad, so that's going to include my healthy extra A and B. I'm going to make up a big batch of egg muffins that I can throw in the freezer, so they'll be easy just to pull out. Again, they're going to have loads of speedy vegetables in. I'm not going to add any cheese, just because I don't want to have to be sinning them. I want them to be a sin-free snack, and likewise I don't want to be using my healthy extra A. And I'm happy for them just to be without cheese anyway. So egg muffins with salad. If I don't fancy salad that day, then I can always have beans and tomatoes or just one or the other. But obviously I am going to put plenty of speed stuff in there so that if I do just have beans, then I'll be happy with that. Pasta ploughman style salad. Now, I wrote it like that because I didn't know how to explain it to myself until I thought I'll just write a mega salad plate. So when I say stuff like that, I mean I'm going to have my usual salady stuffs like lettuce, cucumber, tomatoes, spring onion, etc. But then I'll probably make up some stuff like couscous, maybe a tomato pasta, boiled eggs, beetroot, and then cheese as well. So again, I've not put healthy extra A there. Mainly because I couldn't fit it on, but with me putting the ploughman style, I do know that that's, you know, like a lot of the time cheese is involved in that, but that's just going to be optional, again, how I feel on the day. So really it'll just be a mega salad plate, and then it's just going to be anything that I throw in, so it'll be bigger than my usual one. So then we're down to dinners. So like I said, sorry, just going back to lunches, I'll just rotate these. I might have something else that's in the cupboard, but yeah, these will be predominantly the ones that I do have, and I'll just rotate them. And then down to dinners, I have got something different for every single day. And again, because I do want to vary it up, I don't want to be eating the same things every single day. That's why I've made a definite effort to have something different. So it's all stuff I'm used to cooking though, so that's good. So it shouldn't take me too long in the kitchen, which is always a bonus. So starting with shredded chicken tikka, rice and salad, again all sin free. Sometimes I use the JD seasonings, or sometimes I just make my own, and I really do like it when chicken is shredded as well. I don't like it too chunky, that's why I tend to eat a lot of corn and stuff in place of chicken, because I do prefer it when it's shredded. So I'm gonna have that. Corn and veg lasagna, chips and salad. I don't eat red meat, so that's why I do have corn. Vegetables, again, I'll get extra speed in there, and then chips and salad. So I have got healthy extra A there because I will be using my healthy extra A option on that. Sausage, mash, veg and onion gravy, and the onion gravy that I do make is sin free, and obviously it's extra speed. And the sausages I use, again, I don't eat pork, so it's usually the Linda McCartney, rosemary and red onion ones, which are sin free. Sorry about that, I was summoned away. So right, next is burger bagels. Again, because I don't eat red meat, I have those Linda McCartney vegetarian sausages. They're just sausages. It's because I've just been looking at the sausage and mash. The Linda McCartney vegetarian burgers, they're just half a sin each, and I usually have a couple of those and a couple of bagels. So I do end up sinning the second bagel. But gonna have those with chips, coleslaw, which will be homemade, and salad. So it is going to be my healthy extra A and my healthy extra B, because I usually use the Asda light cheese slices on those burger bagels as well. And the coleslaw, like I said, it's going to be homemade, so it will carry some sins because I use the lighter than light mayonnaise, but again, plenty of speed. Then we've got quesadillas with pepper fried rice and salad. And again, quesadillas, I use the Weight Watchers white wraps for those. Depending how hungry I am, sometimes I just have one, sometimes I have two. So again, I use one as a healthy extra B, and I also sin it. And it does have cheese in that, so that's what my healthy extra A is for. I've also got fish pie. I absolutely love fish, so it's going to have like salmon in, cod, haddock. I usually throw some prawns in there, and sometimes even tuna. So plenty of fish in there, and then I'll serve it with loads of speedy veg as well. Mayflower curry, rice and salad. Now, I do know that I have a lot of Mayflower curry, but I do genuinely absolutely love the stuff. So it's not a case of that I have it because I can't be bothered or I can't think of anything else. It's just, it is one of my go-to meals, and I really do genuinely love it. And I definitely think it's worth the 4 cents a portion. But I do fill it with loads of speedy vegetables as well. And I think I'm going to use, again, proper chicken in that, because I am feeling chicken this week rather than substituting stuff for corn, chicken style pieces instead. So, yep, that's what we're going to have then. I'm also going to make some chicken kebabs. So again, chicken's turning up with chips, salad, and this mint sauce that I make, which is completely sin-free, and it's like a spicy mint sauce that I make. Again, the chicken kebabs, I'm going to use the Warburton soft wholemeal pita breads. They're absolutely lovely, so I'm going to use those for it. And I know in the past I use a lot of that shawarma kebab meat, but I think I'm just going to, like I say, do a chicken one instead. Down to pasta al tonno, which basically means pasta with tuna. It's in a creamy tomato sauce. Again, that carries sins. I'm going to make some garlic bread, and I'm going to have some salad. Oh, and I've not even put, that is going to be a healthy extra A and a healthy extra B. I've not wrote it there. I must have just completely slipped. And like I say, it's going to carry a few sins as well. Falafel pittas. I'm going to make my falafels from scratch. Serve them in pita breads, which is going to be a healthy extra B. Serve with chips, salad, and that mint sauce again. So there you can see that I have wrote healthy extra B. And then finally, I'm going to make some cheese and onion pasties. Serve it with chips, vegetables, and onion gravy. Alana, shh, 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 shh. Good girl. Yeah, I make my pasty using a Weight Watchers white wrap, and again, sometimes I fancy one, sometimes I fancy two. It just really depends how I feel on the day. But yeah, healthy extra A and healthy extra B. And then again, I've wrote all my desserts just there, the options that I could have. So I'll have everything in so that if I choose one of these on an evening, then I can always have it. So just fruit, yogurt, using my sins, so anything out of my snack tray. Or hi-fi bars, which will be healthy extra B if I've not had my healthy extra B that day. I make a trifle. Again, I put query healthy extra B because sometimes I do crumple hi-fi bars on the top, but again, that's optional. Cheesecake that I make, which does require a Healthy Extra B, and then the fruit Ryvitas, which again, I've not wrote Healthy Extra B, but that is 3 for one of those. And then snacks are going to be crab sticks, egg muffins, boiled eggs, fruit and yogurt. So I am trying to snack on stuff that are free or speed as well. So with my dinners, I've just numbered them. I've not assigned them to any particular days because again, I put it up on the fridge and then we pick on the day what we fancy. I just make sure that I have all the ingredients in. So that's it. I'm going to write my menu, not my menu. I'm going to write my shopping list out now, and then I'm going to do click and collect for the majority of it, and I'm just going to nip in store for all the fresh stuff so I get the best of the fresh. Just because when you're shopping for 6 people, plus a dog, plus a cat, plus gerbils, we've definitely got a house full. Yeah, it's just too much to actually go in store and do the full shop. So I love the fact that I can do click and collect and then just nip in for 10 minutes at the most, 15, and get those fresh bits. So yeah, that's my menu plan for the week. So I hope that's given any inspiration, maybe some ideas. As always, if you want me to let you know how I make anything or go through how I make it, then just comment below on the bottom of the vlog or send me a message on Instagram and I will be more than happy to share. So, right, next bit you'll see, it'll be my dinner this evening. So this is dinner this evening. What I've got here is I have a lentil and chickpea curry that I made absolutely ages ago and has been sat in the freezer. It's all completely sin-free and I genuinely can't remember what is in it. I just know it's lentil and chickpea and it does have red peppers in and then onions and all sorts of herbs and spices. But I do know it is completely sin-free because I wrote it on the pack. So I'm having this and I've served it with some rice. It's one of these super rices, golden vegetable, 1.5 cents for the full pack. But what I've done is I've cooked that. Again, I've added some rice that I had in the freezer because there's not just me eating it. And that rice was completely free. It was just cooked, cooled down, and then I froze it in portions. So I've added just normal plain basmati rice along with that, which is free. So I've got around about half of the portion. So 1.5 sins. I'm just going to class it as a sin. So that's what I've got there. And then I've just added a few other herbs and spices like paprika, a bit of cumin, some garlic granules, and then as you can see I've added extra peas and sweet corn. So I'm going to say 1 sin for the rice, sin-free curry, and then my usual big speedy salad of mixed lettuce, tomatoes, cucumber and spring onion. So that's everything that I'm having there. So dinner this evening is just 1 sin in total. I've not had my Healthy Extra B yet today, so I will be having that for my dessert in some format, and I will jump back on when I have that. So I'll speak to you then. So I'm finishing my day off having 2 of the high fibre fruit and nut flavoured ones. So this is going to be my Healthy Extra B. Really don't fancy anything else. I'm absolutely stuffed for my dinner because that curry just was so filling. So that means I'm finishing the whole day on just 3 sins. I had 2 at lunchtime and then 1 in my dinner for the rice. And I've had both Healthy Extra A's and then this is my Healthy Extra B. So another good day on plan. I'm going to try my best to film another What I Eat in a Day tomorrow, so I will hopefully catch you all then. Thank you so much for watching and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!